Chennai Petroleum Corporation Limited marked a major milestone in its growth journey with the inauguration of its first company-owned, company-operated retail fuel outlet under the brand name Super at Mathur, Chennai on May 20, 2026. The launch signifies CPCL's strategic entry into the retail fuel segment and reflects the company's commitment to strengthening its downstream presence in India's energy market. Rail Vikas Nigam Limited has secured a major infrastructure contract worth 758.07 crore rupees from NMDC Limited for the capacity expansion project at Bacheli. According to the disclosure, the total project value stands at 758.07 crore rupees, inclusive of 18% GST. The execution timeline for the project is 36 months. The contract has been awarded by a domestic entity and falls within the normal course of business operations of Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. BPCL continued its strong performance in environment, health and safety excellence by securing multiple honors at the 18th edition of the CII National EHS Excellence Awards 2025 held in New Delhi. The company won a total of 9 awards across its retail, LPG and refinery business segments, reinforcing BPCL's commitment to operational excellence, workplace safety, and sustainable business practices. REC Limited has been honored with the prestigious NBFC of the Year award at the 3rd Annual Bharat NBFC and Fintech Summit and Awards 2026, marking another significant achievement for the company in India's financial and infrastructure sector. The award was received on behalf of REC by Alok Kumar during the award ceremony. Cochin Shipyard Limited has signed an agreement with Maritech Integrated Maritime Private Limited to acquire a 5% equity stake under CSL's flagship USHUS startup program. The strategic investment highlights CSL's continued commitment to fostering innovation, entrepreneurship, indigenization, and digital transformation across India's maritime industry. Engineers India Limited has reported a robust financial performance in FY 2025-26, reflecting strong execution capabilities and sustained business momentum. During this fiscal, EIL secured its highest order book position, highest ever revenue from operations, highest profit after tax, and highest ever earning per share. Also, in this fiscal, EIL paid interim dividend of 2 rupees and 50 paise per share and proposed final dividend of 2 rupees and 50 paise per share on the face value of 5 rupees per share. Bharat Electronics Limited has awarded Avantil Limited an order worth 1.92 crore rupees for the supply of power amplifiers. The order is scheduled to be executed by September 2026 and forms part of the ongoing business engagement between the two companies in the defense electronics segment. Rail Vikas Nigam Limited has emerged as the lowest bidder, L1, for a major railway electrification project awarded by West Central Railway. The project involves the design, modification, supply, erection, testing, and commissioning of 132 kV/55 kV Scott-connected traction substations and switching posts with auto transformer systems between the Itarsi and Sridham section of the Jabalpur division. The Financial Services Institutions Bureau has recommended Shri T.D. Sivakumar for the position of Deputy Managing Director at the India Infrastructure Finance Company Limited (IIFCL) following a series of interface evaluations conducted on May 20th and 21st, 2026. The recommendation was made after the Bureau assessed 9 eligible candidates for the senior leadership role. Ircon International Limited, a Navratna Central Public Sector enterprise under the Ministry of Railways, announced its audited standalone financial results for the quarter and year ended March 31, 2026, reporting a solid standalone net profit of 192.03 crore rupees for Q4 FY26. Revenue from operations stood 2,997.79 crore rupees versus 3,243.45 crore rupees in Q4 FY25, and profit before tax is 245.74 crore rupees.